Little Mix's Jade Thirlwall on The X Factor. I don't think that kind of show can exist anymore. Jade Thirlwall has discussed her time on The X Factor as a member of pop group Little Mix, who won the 8th series of the British version of the talent show in 2011. Alongside bandmates Perry Edwards, Leanne Pinnock and Jessie Nelson, the quartet were the first group to win the British version of the show. Little Mix went on to release 6 studio albums, most recently 2020's Confetti. The band went on hiatus in 2022 and all members have pursued solo careers in the ensuing years. Speaking to The Independent, Thirlwall said some parts of the show were pretty f***ed up, while expanding on the pressures of appearing on the show, and the level of safeguarding contestants were offered. The British version of the show last aired in 2018, though other versions of the franchise continue to air elsewhere around the globe, including Denmark, Italy and Indonesia, among others. I think it had to end. I don't think that kind of show can exist anymore. We're in a different place now, Thirlwall said of the competition. We wouldn't put someone that's mentally unwell on a TV screen and laugh at them while they sing terribly. The concept of a joke act on a show is just cruel. It's all very Roman Empire. But then at the same time, was it not the best training ever for me to enter the music industry? Thirlwall added, I don't know anyone that's come off that show and not had some sort of mental health issue on the back of it, but also, even now, personally I'm conflicted criticizing it because it changed my life, she said. I was from a very normal working class family up north. I had tried sending demos into labels, I'd gigged all over, I was doing everything I could to make it, and I needed a show like that to give me a chance. Thirlwall, who auditioned for the show 3 times, also spoke on the housing situation for female contestants who were placed in shared dormitories. Even at 18, I knew there were people who weren't mentally well in there, keeping everyone up at night, Thirlwall said. I don't know if there was even security outside the house. It's scary to think about now, but I was too young to realize that at the time. She continued. I'd say 5% of the people that went on there have come out of it not unscathed, but having survived. The other 95% have suffered in silence, she said. How do you go from being on that show to back to your 9 to 5? How do you get signed to the label, think you've made it, and then once your song doesn't hit the top 10, you're just dropped? It's so savage, this machine that we're a part of. Even back then, we knew how lucky we were every day that we were still signed. In 2023, Rebecca Ferguson, who was runner-up in 2010 to Matt Cardle in Season 7, criticized the show and described her experience as traumatic and implored broadcaster ITV to investigate. The show again came under criticism following the death of One Direction's Liam Payne in October 2024, who also appeared on the show in the same season as Ferguson and faced numerous addiction and mental health battles throughout his career. Later this week, January 10th, Thirlwall will release her latest solo single, It Girl, via Sony Music. Her 2023 single, Angel of My Dreams, which tackled the industry's darker side, featured in Billboard UK's Songs of the Year list, and showcased a fierce, focused artist ready to embrace every facet of her new solo era.